with my review for Basketball Wives LA. This is for episode number 2, so let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, so the show picks up from where it was last week with Laura and Malaysia's fight. And you guys, this is a real fight. This ain't no Miami drink throwing. This is some fighting. She was no longer Malaysia. She was LaQuisha. She was all of them, okay? She has like this vice grip on Laura's hair, and she is swinging, and it took everybody to get her off of her. All you could hear was, let her go, Malaysia, let go of her. I was like, hey, y'all keep saying Malaysia, let her go. She ain't Malaysia, she LaQuisha. I know I don't really like fights and stuff, but when you bully yourself into an ass whooping the way that Laura just did, okay, you was pushing her and pushing her and pushing her. And did you not think, don't forget now, she said she was from Linwood. Now, I didn't say Linwood was the super bad area, but I didn't say it was a good area either. And under all that weave and all of that, you can look at Malaysia and see that she got a little bit of street in her. I felt like Laura deserved the ass whooping that she was served. Then when they got the fight all broke up and everybody had to go to their corners, and Malaysia was still ready for round 2, and that damn Laura was sitting over there looking like, what the fuck just happened here? She was so confused. I mean, she wasn't even talking or anything. When they sat down at the table, it was like, somebody get the smelling salt. Her damn hair was all her hair was all messed up. I mean, she was just sitting there, like she was just sitting there kind of dazed off, like kind of looking off like this, and everybody over here was talking. It's like, Laura, you can't be doing that, you can't be fighting like that, you know, you a mother now, and this is, she was looking like, you ain't got to worry, I ain't doing no bullshit like that. A game getting off of that fight. Oh, that damn Laura got her ass beat. Oh my God, to see Malaysia's little ass just pull her down like that and swing her around and all her goddamn stomach was hanging. That's another reason why I don't fight. You see how stupid you look when you be fighting? I mean, you can't control that type of exposure. Her whole 3 month or 3 week, however many months or weeks it has been, her whole stomach was out. And I was looking like, damn, I would be real upset if my stomach was showing. And damn Gloria was like, which way did they go? But anyway, you guys, Gloria wasn't at the fight, and she invited all the girls over to her house so she could find out what had happened. And you know, they were telling her how Laura was calling Malaysia hood rat, and I mean calling her a rat. And that's how the fight got started. Well, I guess Gloria, you know, when she found out about the fight originally, immediately sent a text to Malaysia saying that she was going to fuck her up on sight. This is the problem I have with you light-skinned girls now. I know I'm not dark, but I'm not light. Why is it that all the light-skinned girls got something to prove? They always want to be the tough ones. Now, I got one of my best friends is fair. Sit over there and be fair-skinned, please. I always want to be fighting. And then when Laura got there, though, Laura sat down and she apologized to everybody, and she admitted that she was wrong and that she had some displaced anger, and the fact that, you know, Malaysia had brought up her sleeping with Shaq. You know, she has some anger issues about the fact that she's always going to have to live with that stigma, which is understandable. And she, you know, she felt like she felt bad, like she shouldn't have let it go there. And that right there, I have a lot of respect for people who can admit that they're wrong. When people can say that they're sorry or admit that they were wrong about something, it makes me just kind of feel like, okay, I can move on from that. That's all I wanted Mika to do. So we just gonna give Basketball Wives LA 2 points. 2 points, y'all, for positivity. We gonna keep track all season. Later on the show, Laura and Malaysia meet at a park, and they just discuss what happened. They squash the beef. What Malaysia did mention, though, is that she wanted to talk to Gloria because the text that Gloria sent was ridiculous and childish. And I guess behind the scenes, everybody got involved. I guess Malaysia's sister, the one who went out with them to shoot pool last week, okay, I guess she got involved too. So they all go to lunch. Laura, Gloria, Malaysia / LaQuisha, and the sister. And they talk at the dinner. They decide to be cordial to each other. Gloria says she don't like Malaysia. But they have decided that they will get over it and just be friends. I mean, just be cordial to each other for the show's sake. All I know is one thing. If I had to put my money on a fight between Gloria and Laura and Malaysia's buff-ass sister and Malaysia, if I had to choose between two sides of the table, Malaysia and Big Buff had it all the way. Okay, y'all, so Tanya, first of all, we gonna have to deduct those 2 points. We gonna have to deduct 1 point from, you know, just for the goddamn nerve. That's 1 point taken back. I'm gonna keep this short. I understand why Tanya didn't get involved in that fight, because truth be told, I'm not getting involved in no fights either. I tell my girlfriends all the time, don't be starting no shit up in here, because I am not the one. I'm not fixing to be jumping in no fight to break my nails down to the quick. I'm not getting no fight to be busting my damn jewelry and tearing my purse up. And I'm not about to get into no fight. Listen, this is a weave, y'all. This ain't, y'all know this a weave. I didn't sit up there for a whole year taking biotin vitamins and doing hair treatments to get these fucked up edges right for me to get to a party and for some bitch to pull it out in 3 minutes and I ain't even got nothing to do with the fight. You want to get into a fight, then use on your own, because Roxanne is not the one. But this is the thing. You know, Tanya, if they brought Tanya onto this show for some sort of like balance or some kind of guidance, you know, she's supposed to be this spirituality guru or something, whatever her title is supposed to be, if they brought her on the show for that, then why, when they were all discussing and having this argument at the table, why didn't she take the time to diffuse it, you know, instead of just sitting there and watching them and thinking you so above them? If you on the show to help and to give some guidance or to you know, direct people in a different way, then why don't you just say, you guys listen, we don't need to do this, we can talk to each other with respect, you know, we could say something. You know, it's kind of foul for you to be calling somebody a rat, and if she don't want to go by her name, then that's her business. You know, she could have diffused that, but instead she is so above everything that she just ignores the whole situation. And that's my problem with Tanya. It's not that she's this positive, well-spoken type of person. It's that she doesn't realize her opportunity to make real change, instead of coming up with some bullshit about her damn daughter with a bucket of sand or whatever the fuck she said last week about when Jackie was trying to tell her about her mother being sick. But when they get to Gloria's house and Tanya's there also, well, Jackie is asking her why she didn't get involved in the fight and try to help break it up, because it was obvious that the fight was out of control. And Tanya's just like, her feeling was like she's not going to be in a hostile environment. She's not getting involved in that kind of thing. And she goes on to say that she had to Google, she was so lost in the whole situation that she had to Google what hood rat meant. You guys, how the fuck you don't know what hood rat means? Even my mom knows what the hell hood rat means. And you so fucking intelligent, you can deduce what hood rat means. You don't even have to know what it means. You know what hood means. You know what rat means. You know that neither of them are good, right? Okay, well then you ain't got to be Googling. Deduce that shit. I'm telling y'all, from now on, I'm over Tanya. I can't. Gloria invites all the girls to go paintballing, and this is supposed to be the chance for everybody to meet Draya. And when Draya was walking up to the paintballing little place, it was like her walking up to a damn gladiators battle. I felt sorry for her, and I said I wasn't gonna feel sorry for her, but you know what, folks are human. And they treat that girl so bad. So they get to the paintball, they have a little paintball fun, and then they sit down for lunch. And they're talking. Draya accidentally mistakes Imani for somebody else. And something happens, and Imani suddenly realizes who Draya is. And she never says that, she just says, I know what this girl is about and what she does. And immediately Imani has a problem with Draya. And you know, then it gets to the point where they start asking her about her background and asking her if she was a stripper and all that. And I was fine with the questions. I mean, you know, it was fine, because at least they're not doing it behind her back. They asking her, right? But then the reactions to these things, like, people got to realize that everybody don't have the same background. Some people have had it rougher, had to resort to things that other people don't have to resort to. And for Imani to have such a problem with the fact that she was a stripper, just because you don't choose that career for yourself, there's no reason why people can't strip. It is a market for it, and you can make money from it. And even though my morals and values wouldn't allow me to be a stripper, I don't care if somebody else does it, because I don't have no problem going to see the strippers. I'll be thinking like, well, damn, that girl put that whole ice cube in her coochie. Now, how she shoot it across the room? But anyway, they're very judgmental. Imani is really the harshest on her and just says that she feels like people sell themselves out, and, she has, morals, and there's just some things that she would never do. Okay, well, Imani does you. Later on in the episode, they go to this passion party. What happens when you hear somebody say invite you to a passion party? Okay, you think you're about to buy some dildos, right? Butt plugs, Benoit balls, lotions, vibrators, and all that. You don't think that it's some damn passion talk about what are you passionate about. You guys know, as soon as I found out that that's what it was about, that old deep eyebrow went up like, oh my God. Y'all, I'm fine with people going. This is supposed to be Imani's life coach. And evidently this woman has helped her through some issues in her life. And that's good. I mean, I have no problem with people getting therapy and all of that stuff. But my problem with it is because it just seemed like it was a setup. So at one point in the night, they had to write, each girl that was there had to write one word and put it into a box for each individual girl there that would describe them. And, everybody pretty much got positive words. I mean, you heard family, you heard career-oriented, you heard something like good mom, you heard something like ambitious. You heard all these good positive words. Okay, y'all, well, when they got to Draya, I'm going to tell y'all what her words were. Homegirl gets animated, sneaky, combative, and worthless. Worthless, you guys. Worthless. And when they went around, because it was so just in your face and rude and really it was terrible. And Draya, she tried to be tough, but I could tell that she was hurt by that. I was hurt for her. I mean, people are just cruel. And, they went around, and Malaysia tried to soften the blow for her and tell her how she's not worthless. Nobody deserves to be called that, and nobody really does. It turns out that it's Imani who put worthless in the box for her. But Imani would never say why she called her worthless. And to me, it was a cop-out. And even Jackie said it. Like, if you're going to call somebody that, then say what the reason is. Don't be like, I don't think this is the time or the place. Then, bitch, don't say it then. I know one damn thing. When it's all said and done, we bet to find out that Draya done gave Imani's man an extremely superb blowjob and then fucked him in the house and took all the money out the safe and the bank account. And then the show ends with Draya hosting a party at the BET Awards, and Draya is there with her girls, but all of the basketball wives ladies come to the party, and you can tell they're out of their element. And when Draya gets there, she's trying to have a good time, and she's kind of joking back and forth. She's talking about Malaysia looking like a beauty queen, and Malaysia's like, okay, I'll take that. And Draya was drinking and having a good time. And these are things that happens at the club. And, the girls are all taking it, differently. And, you just kind of see the night going downhill. So, it's obvious they are not going to give this girl a chance. I have to say, I warned you guys that this is how it's going to go. And this is really how it's going to go for the whole season. So, they're going to mean girl her. They're going to mean girl her. And it's a terrible thing to watch. Okay, y'all, so that's it. It was a weird episode. Like, I feel like all of my opinions of everybody pretty much changed this week. But tallying up the points for now, we still just got 1 point for positivity. We had to deduct one for that stupid ass Tanya. And that's it, you guys. Somebody's going to ask me, so I'm going to say. This is the same hair that I've had. I didn't take my weave out and put it in or anything. I just had Amanda, my hairstylist, cut me some bangs, and then she didn't cut them enough, so I cut them again. So they kind of fucked up a little bit. They're a little crooked, but I was trying to have that look. I figured if I curled it, y'all wouldn't really see. But anyway, it's just gonna be like this for a couple of weeks until I get my hair done again. But I know somebody's gonna ask. It's the same hair. And that's it, you guys. I am itsrox. My YouTube channel is for itsrox, and you guys know about Facebook and Twitter. I am hoping that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.